Hello and welcome back to Netstalgia. I'm your host, internet historian and weary traveller, Benjamin. Shut up! Chilcott. Today we're talking about YouTube pioneers. Buckle up for a long one, because we're talking about Smosh. Roll the intro!
Netstalgia.
This is Anthony Padilla. In 1998-ish, he met this kid Ian in 6th grade science class. Anthony used to make flash animations at home, which he uploaded to newgrounds.com, as well as a little website he registered in 2002 called smosh.com. The name Smosh came from Anthony mishearing his friend saying mosh pit, but I'm kinda glad they stuck with Smosh, because what kind of a stupid name is Smosh Pit? Smosh was used as a forums page as well, where Anthony could post whatever he wanted and then anyone could have conversations about it. He started making silly videos with Ian, which he uploaded to smosh.com as well, but where it really started to take off was when they discovered this little website called YouTube. It was becoming really expensive for Anthony to keep hosting all their videos on smosh.com, so they started uploading them on YouTube instead, which was in its infancy at the time. On November 19th, 2005, they uploaded a video of them lip-syncing to the Power Rangers theme song. This, along with a video of them lip-syncing to the Pokemon theme song, made the channel blow up, as much as it could in 2005. They made more and more videos, over time realising that sketches were their strongest suit. As well as goofy sketches, they also had some high art. For example, teleporting fat guy.
Teleporting fat guy. Teleporting fat guy. I came back from time, I got my power glove. Burt Reynolds stole it from me, got it back. Teleporting fat guy. He's teleporting and he's so damn fat.
It was around this time that the iconic "Shut Up" intro got introduced.
Happy birthday to you.
Shut up! That song's copyrighted!
Alright, I win! I'm the winner!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Silencio!
And then, on October 4th, 2006, I was about to turn 4 months old and my mum came in my room to check on me.
Hiya, honey. How you doing?
Silence, mother. Something big is beginning. Something you couldn't possibly understand.
Eh?
They've done it. It's out.
No.
Food Battle 2006.
Ah!
Yeah!
So, yeah. Food Battle was a video that Ian and Anthony created about the two of them having an argument over whose favourite food was better and putting it to the test by trying to use them for various day-to-day activities. There was also 100% a man out there who enjoyed this a little bit too much.
Oh, that's ruined my day. That's ruined my month. Fucking hell.
Between May 2006 and August 2013, they became the most subscribed channel on the platform 3 different times, holding it for 766 days overall. This was no doubt due to the Giga Chad that appeared in a lot of their videos, Stevie.
Oh, Mr. Featherface, I love you.
Yes!
In 2009, they created their second channel for behind the scenes and bonus content. The channel was called Smosh Pit. Shit. In 2011, Smosh was acquired by Alloy Digital, a digital media company later known as Defy Media. They sold the channel for exactly fuck all. Anthony's spoken in interviews since and explained that they didn't get a cash buyout from Alloy, but stock in the company. So as long as the company didn't go under, they were fine.
Foreshadowing.
When Smosh were originally acquired by Alloy, there was a big jump in video quality and budget, letting them create some of their biggest videos. Around the same time, Alloy acquired Clever Games, so they decided to fold it all into one brand, and thus, Smosh Games was born. Smosh Games starred Ian and Anthony, as well as their friend Mari Takahashi, and a lot of the Clever Games crew, such as Lasercorn, Jovenshire, and Matt Sohinki. Over time, the roster grew to include Wes, Flitz, Bose, and Damien. Throughout the 2010s, Smosh kept growing. Their videos became scheduled and consistent. Something I've not figured out after 5 years. Eventually there began to be some reoccurring guest actors in the sketches, other than Ian, Anthony, and Ian's mum.
Pussy.
Shane Topp from iCarly, Olivia Sway, Courtney Miller, Keith Leak Jr., and Noah Grossman. They appeared in more and more videos until they eventually became official cast members in 2015. This little group was called the Smosh Squad, because it's a legal requirement for every YouTube group to have either squad or team in their name. After the Smosh Squad became official members, the channel started to develop some new series. Shows like Every Blank Ever and If Blank Were Real became the face of the channel and brought in a whole new wave of viewers. In July 2015, Smosh the movie released. A bold time for them to release it because this was a big month for cinema. We were blessed with Pixels, Minions, and the Smosh movie. Whoa. The Smosh movie was a weird Frankenstein-style mismatch of internet jokes and moments, which was clearly created by money-hungry executives who don't care about the culture or the love behind the art form. It's an abomination of what film is supposed to be, and a disgrace to the cheap plastic DVDs it was burnt onto. 20 likes and I get drunk and watch it with Fob. Around a year later, in August 2016, Smosh Live happened, which is one of my favourite things they've done, and I could not tell you why, because it is just weird. It was an SNL-style format, hosted by Joe Beretta, one of the producers at Smosh and half the comedy duo Barretts and Beretta, and Jovenshire, who I mentioned earlier was one of the members at Smosh Games. It was a live show broadcast from the YouTube space in LA, full of classic Smosh sketches with little bits of crowd work and pre-recorded skits in between. The highlights of the show for me were the Hangman sketch.
Wait! The trial's over? Yeah, we didn't even draw his underhat.
Yeah, what the hell's an underhat?
This is an underhat.
And the Intergalactic, a musical sketch about aliens trying to probe Ian, Anthony, and Noah's rear gluteal folds.
First you whip around your fists like an asteroid. Now orbit your hips if you a fly humanoid. Do the wormhole rewind, forward rewind. Now hands on your knees as we creep up behind. No!
There was also Veg and Go, a woke sequel to their most popular video of all time, Beef and Go. Over time, the Smosh Squad started to have their own shows on Smosh Pit, like Smosh Labs or Seriously Super Stupid Sleepover, but the one that really gained traction was You Laugh, You Lose.
Hi, I'd like to apply for a loan.
They had some amazing guests, like Call Me Carson. Oh, no, sorry, that's a bad example. Gus Johnson, no. Oh, the guy that played Shazam. He's a good guy, right?
Brother.
Anyway, this was one of the things that turned Smosh Pit from just being the second channel to a completely different brand of looser, unscripted videos. Smosh was doing well at this point. Everything was smooth sailing. Smosh Pit was developing its own identity, Anthony was leaving, the main channel was growing consistently. Hang on, Anthony was leaving. On June 14th, 2017, they uploaded a video called Anthony is Leaving Smosh. It was a video about whether cheese stuffed crust pizza is better than regular stuffed crust pizza. No, believe it or not, it was about Anthony leaving Smosh.
Fuck off.
I know. They didn't address why he was leaving too much in the video, but in the years since he's explained that Defy Media was way too controlling, and he felt like he'd lost all creative control over the project that he'd started in his bedroom 15 years before. The channel definitely wasn't the same without him, but thanks to the Smosh Squad, it wasn't just Ian, so they managed to continue making the usual content. Okay, so Anthony's gone, they're being restricted by their parent company, and their upward trajectory has really started to slow. It's not looking good.
Big man thing, yeah? It's not looking good, bruv.
But like I said before, when they sold the channel, they traded for stock rather than a cash buyout. So as long as Defy Media was okay, then the channel could survive. Shit. This was literally the worst case scenario. They lost everything when Defy went down. Most of their crew and equipment technically worked for Defy, so they were all fired and most of the equipment was sold off. All that was left was the core cast and crew. No money, no equipment, nothing. They limped on through, making videos with the little resources they had, until February 2019, when Rhett and Link's Mythical Entertainment bought the channel, giving them the same resources and funding that Defy did, but giving the creative control back to the team. Everything was looking up again. After years of fighting with Defy and then the channel becoming homeless, they could finally get back to what they actually enjoyed doing, making fun videos on the channel. What could possibly ruin this? When lockdown hit, they had to find workarounds to keep making sketches remotely, and to be completely honest with you, it wasn't the best content they've ever made, but they got through. After coming out of lockdown, it was business as usual for about 3 years, slowly moving away from sketch comedy to different shows like Funeral Roast, which I'm sure you can figure out the premise of, and Let's Do This, a show where different Smosh members would present solutions to a given problem. It was around this period when even more new cast members started appearing, mainly Chance, Amanda, and Angela. The channels were running smoothly and consistently, and then, on June 20th, 2023, a new video was uploaded to the Smosh channel.
So, in 2005, Anthony and I created...
Ian, mate, hang about. You're stealing my entire job here.
After reconnecting and spending a long time talking about it, Ian and Anthony decided to buy Smosh back from Rhett and Link, finally making it their own again. It was amazing. Finally, Anthony was back. The classic sketches were back. Even Food Battle was back.
Baguette! If you think your baguette could do more everyday tasks...
His what? But more importantly, the two greatest characters in cinematic history returned.
Well, hi, Anthony. I love your I Spend the Day With series. And Ian, you need to spend a day with someone. Maybe a personal trainer, you emaciated cuck.
What a lovely day. I hope Ian and Anthony want to hang out with me later.
Anthony was gone from the channel for 6 years and 6 days. In case you were wondering, in that time, you could watch 17 again 31,002 times, followed by 36 minutes of self-reflection.
Who the fuck was wondering that?
Smosh is now running at full speed, with Smosh Pit growing pretty fast as well, from shows like You Laugh You Lose and reading Reddit stories. I'd love to end it there, but the truth is, nothing good lasts forever. 10 months ago, Ian and Anthony posted another video together, saying that they were going to go on a short break before announcing something big, and then they disappeared completely. Just like your dad. Unlike your dad though, they did come back and announce a new show, Bit City, a late night show hosted by Angela, which features sketches, improv, interviews, and pretty much anything else that they can fit into it. The thing is though, since that vacation video, Anthony's been appearing in less and less of the videos. He does still post on his personal channel, which you should check out if you haven't already. The sketches have pretty much come to a stop again, and there wasn't a Food Battle 2024, so it's looking like that was just a one-time thing. It's a shame that the return of Smosh's golden era didn't seem to last, but let's be grateful that we got it. You cannot make this shit up. As I'm editing this, look who's posted a video. And Anthony Padilla's channel is now called Smoshalike. Okay, so having just watched this, basically, Smoshalike is the new name of Anthony's channel, and it's basically going to be the same type of content, but it's going to be him and the people from Smosh doing the videos. I think. He says it's going to be a lot of the recent content, but now it's under the Smosh umbrella, which is pretty cool, and it kind of explains why he's not been around as much, so yeah. This is like how I posted the Hawk Tour video, and then like a week later she came back. If you want to be here for the golden era of the Chilcott Dude channel, then subscribe now. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, June 6th, and it's looking like it's going to be a tight one. So every single sub is appreciated. Leave a comment letting me know who you want me to cover next, and I will catch you for the next catch up. Bye!